Hello, my name is Kerry Kilmer and I've been a designer goldsmith for the past 25 years. Our working studio showroom is located in beautiful historic Lanesboro, Minnesota. There we teach a series of beginning and intermediate metalsmithing classes. For further information, please visit our website at www.crowntrout.com. This is the first podcast of 3 on Viking knit. In this podcast, we will complete a beautiful Viking knit chain bracelet out of fine silver. This is a very ancient technique. The term Viking knit was coined because fragments of this chain were found in many of the graves in Scandinavia. It's speculated that different links were cut apart and used as currency. This is a very forgiving technique, and once you're done, you'll be impressed with the results. It's also a very portable technique. You don't have to own any heavy equipment or a torch. In fact, you can wrap your complete kit up in your satchel, get on your horse, and ride to the next town. But first, a word about safety. We highly recommend you use reading glasses to protect your eyes. Also, the magnification of the reading glasses helps prevent injury, because you can better see what you're doing. One of our instruments, we call the hokey pokey, is the same pithing instrument used in biology labs. It's very sharp, so please be careful. Also, be aware of any pets or persons next to you. Sometimes the ends of the wire can whip around and poke out an eye. Here's a list of the tools and materials you'll be using to complete your project. First, we have a vise. The vise I'm holding is very small, portable, and can be easily attached to the table. Any vise will do, no matter how large or small. We have that notorious soldering pick or pithing tool we refer to as the hokey pokey. Don't forget to wear safety glasses with magnification. It'll make your job much easier and reduce the chance of poking out your eye. This is a common Allen wrench. This one happens to be 3.5 millimeter or 1/8 of a millimeter thick. You'll find these at any hardware store. For this bracelet project, we'll be using 13 feet of 24 gauge fine silver wire. If silver's not available to you, copper or colored craft wire works just as well. A pair of wire cutters. These are chain nose pliers. They basically don't have any teeth in them. Looks like a needle nose. Round nose pliers. We use these basically to form oval shapes and round shapes. The wooden draw plate is the final tool that we use in the chain weaving process. It works like magic. As your project is drawn through the series of holes, large to small, the rows straighten out and your project suddenly becomes consistent, even, and clean. We recommend that you use a hardwood such as hickory or oak. Now I'm going to demonstrate the casting on process. First, we cut 1.5 feet of wire. Then, you'll wrap the wire around an object. It can be a ruler, a pin. I'm going to use my hokey pokey. Carefully. Now we gently slide the wire wrap off the object and make a coil. Pinch the bottom ends of the coil next to the bottom 2 wires. This makes a keyhole shape. Then twist the shape at the bottom with your fingers, or you can use your chain nose pliers. Take a loose end of the wire and double wrap it around the twist. Makes it really secure. Next, we're going to unfold the wires and make a 4-leaf clover shape. Insert the Allen wrench into the vise. If you're right-handed, point the wrench to your left. If you're left-handed, point the wrench to your right. Take the 4-leaf clover shape and place it over your Allen wrench. Bend the tips over like a claw. Now take your free wire and run it right through the first loop, up and over. And what you want to do is you want to bring this in and make a perfect letter E. Rotate the clover towards you and go through the next one. Repeating the same step over and over. Do the next one. Right through the clover. Bring it back. You can kind of see that loop there. It looks like the letter E. Now we're on the last one. Now that's a little bit hard to see, and I made it a little bit short, but just get your wire right through that. Now what we're going to do at this point is we're going to shift gears. We're actually going to go underneath the loops now. So see, we've got the hokey pokey. I'll pass it right underneath so that you can see what's going on. That's the spot right there. And still rotating it towards us. So we get the wire in there. End's getting a little bit knobby. You can always cut that off. It gets to be too difficult. I can tell I drank too much coffee this morning. So go to the next one, rotate it, and the next one. Keep repeating this process over and over, and by about the third or fourth row, it'll actually start to look like a chain. Stay tuned for episode 2. We're going to deal with how much wire you use and how long, because this does stretch, and we'll be dealing with potential problems and how to correct them. I'm Kerry Kilmer, and remember, always wear safety glasses. You could poke out an eye.